Consequences of male expressions of emotion. So, modern women and advocates of them would like to believe that males don't express their emotions and that males need to express their emotions more in order to be healthy. And also, they believe that if males would express their emotions more, and maybe in a similar way that women express the emotions, uh, women and women's expressions of emotion being the kind of uh, the, the comparison, the main comparison used, um, the gold standard. So uh, they believe that men should express their emotions more and in a similar way to women. Uh, I wanted to talk about the consequences of showing emotion as a male. So in dating and in relationships, expression of emotion can actually be very detrimental to a man and his imperative. Um, Women oftentimes use male expression of emotion in order to determine the male's value. They use it to appraise the man in real time, and not just something where he says something a couple of times and she doesn't realize it, but then later on he's saying it so much, and then okay, now I see it. Now this is happening in real time, and it's happening at every moment. The guy's verbal cues, how he says things, how he holds himself, it's being watched, and the woman's determining if he's strong enough and if he has the potential in every given moment. Um, so the volatility of male value is kind of seen in this example, in that the man is kind of expected to have a leadership role that is uh, void of uh, a certain level of emotional freedom. And when I say emotional freedom, I mean the guy isn't free to act like a child. He's not free to he the woman needs him to provide a sense of security in the situation. She needs him to provide a direction. So that means he can't he can't say, hey, okay, I want to go this way. No, let's go that way, right? He can't be indecisive. He has to be decisive. He has to be uh, he has to have potential. Um, Now, the other negative consequence of expressing male emotion or just having a significant amount of it would be potential for jail time, potential for getting in trouble, loss of respect. But the main point I wanted people to take away from this is that uh, women actually use male emotions to appraise social value in that male. So it's difficult to just say that males have to express themselves more because they have to express themselves within a certain framework in order for it to work. Um, so to add to that, so there was a theory that I was researching, and it suggests that testosterone um, um, actually makes men hyper aware of their position in the social strata. And I think that kind of plays into the consequences of male expression of emotion as well. Because if the woman is appraising the man's value, then the males are going to inherently pick up on value cues based off of how much attention they're getting from a woman, uh, depending on whether they get more expressive or less expressive. And it would seem that most of the men that have been weeded out are men who were more expressive, just looking at the current population. I could be wrong, but this is a thought. Uh, yeah, so consequences of male expressions of emotion.